Hello and welcome to another tutorial in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, where I show you how to make cinematics / smooth in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Today we're going to talk about how to do him in GOTV's own demo recording thing, so you can get nice looking smooth with people playing and actually get kills or whatever you want to do with this method. It's not like the other one where you just have your own point of view and no persons in the cinematic. So this is a cooler way to do it if you want to add some cool things to your cinematics, like people running up ramps or getting shot in the head, whatever you want to do. It's all in the video behind me, which is showcasing some work that I just did for fun to showcase something. So first thing you need to know is you need some programs installed on your PC before you can actually run these programs that I supplied in the description below with my pack. The first one being you have to install Java. You can click on the Java and search for it. If you don't have it installed on the PC at the moment, you need to before you run these programs and record your cinematics. So go to java.com, install the latest update. So when that's done, or you already have it installed, you should be fine to continue this tutorial. So now what you need to do is go to the link in the description. This will be a download link for the things that I have right here. And this is the link where you actually download the files from. It's also in the description, like I said before. When you open the site, you will enter this page here, Cinematics by Liquid. Just click the download button and you should be good to go. Unzip or open this file with your favorite program. I use WinRAR, which is a free program. You can just double click it, or you can right click and extract to. Inside the folder you will find 3 files: the cinematic.cfg, the smoothwoofer, and the HLAE, which is updated for the latest version of Steam updates and Counter-Strike Go updates. So what you need to do is copy these 2 programs and put them inside your Global Offensive folder. I've already done this. So inside my common Global Offensive folder, where you have the executable Counter-Strike Go file, you need to put the program 1 and 2, smoothwoofer and HLAE. Next, go to CSGO folder, the config, and paste in the cinematics config file right here. And what I like to do is open my config file and bind a key to actually execute the cinematic file inside your own config file. And another little tip is to put your config file to read only. So when you do changes inside the cinematic, it won't change your config file in the game. So when you exit Counter-Strike, all will be good and all the settings will be right where you left them in the config file. No changes at all. When that is done, go to your folder where you have all your new programs, open the HLAE program. And what you need to do right now is set it up for opening Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So go to Tool, Developer, Custom Loader. On the hook DLL, you can browse it. It needs to be the same folder as you have the program in. Select this file, hook.source.dll, double click it, and it will show up right here. Next, program path, we need to enter the program that we need to open with, which is Counter-Strike Go. So we're still in the same folder. Just go 1 folder back where we put the program folders and double click the csgo.exe file. That's it. That sets up the program to be able to open the Counter-Strike Go. These settings are gonna be there when you actually open the program, so don't worry about that. Just click OK and that will enter the game. Okay, once you're in the game, you'll get this one open. I don't know if yours gonna open with the windowed mode. Mine is going full screen for some reason. I like it this way. So to check out if we actually open the program correctly, you see this information right here. The hook source blah 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 is connected, so it's loaded properly. You should see this valve and cheat. You should be in secure flag mode right now, so don't join any custom servers or official VAC servers. You will probably get banned, so don't do this. Next up, we need to find an match that you want to record. So I don't know, let's just pick one and download. These doesn't have to be your own matches. It could be any matches from a downloaded website. As long as it's a GOTV demo you're downloading, you should be fine. When this is downloaded, it'll get into downloaded and you can right click, view demo. Okay, now that we're inside the game, we need to find out what cinematic we're actually recording. If we want these lines right here, These are called field of sights or something. And these will show up in your demo as well as right now. So if you don't want these lines, just click X. That will remove the X-ray vision and remove the lines that we don't want. So next thing we need to do is execute the cinematics file. We just enter the command exec cinematic if you don't have it binded already in your own config file. So if you do this, it will directly go into cinematic mode. You can change the FOV on the F1 keys. You see a whole command right here. I've put a list of commands, so it will be easy for you to actually look up how you do what stuff. So F1 will change the FOV, and F2 change it to cinematics FOV a bit zoomed in. Maybe the weapons models can come on and off, and kill feed, crosshair, whatever you want to do with these. Also, you can change the speed of the cinematics right here on the up, down, left and right arrow keys on your keyboard. But the most important to know are the Z keys to record the movement that we're gonna do the cinematic with, the X to stop the recording, and C to actually play the recording once we get that far. Okay, now that we're ready to actually record our demo, we need to find our place to actually start the recording. I'm gonna capture two guys running up into B, so we should be prepared to press the set button in a moment. We're gonna wait until the guy counts down and says the round is beginning, so we know a cue point to actually set it out.
We shall rule the day.
And that's it. We shall rule the day. That is our cue. A bit too much maybe. We're gonna follow this guy. We're inside the building. And we're gonna wait until he shoots the window and fly up. And that should be our cinematic. Stop the cinematic by clicking the X button. When you're done that, you need to stop the playback by the pause button. Minimize the game. Go into the folder you installed the two programs in. Open the smoothwoofer. Don't worry about the exe file. That's just for gigs and lols. If you didn't have the Java file installed, this wouldn't be able to open. So double click this file. The smoothwoofer opens. Open the file that we just created. It will be in the folder below it, so the same folder as the programs. Open this one and you see this is our cinematics in a line form. So we need to click some keyframes to actually being able to smooth them out. So click one right here at the beginning. If you want this line to be smooth, you go a bit forward, right click at this point maybe, and from this line right here to this line right here, the line right here, lots of lines by the way, will be smoothened out. So instead of this going wah, 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 it will just be going wah, like a smooth line, right? If you want like quick movements, like for example this line, you want the exact movement of the mouse, you just click closer to each other like this. So these lines won't really be interrupted or smoothened out because we have keyframes so close to each other. But we won't really be doing that because we want super smooth lines. So just go ahead, click through the lines right here, put some keyframes all above. This should be the end of the cinematics where we go up, and that should end it right here. So once you added all the keyframes, you can generate splines right here. Right click it and you see all the lines going up and down are now smooth, except these ones because we actually made them so close to each other. So it's not super smooth right here, but that's what we tested out to be. So we need to save the file. Click the file, export splines to the file again. Double click the same file that we just opened just to override it. It makes it so much easier. Save. Do you want to override? Yes, you do. When that's done, you can close this program and go back into Counter-Strike. Resume the playback. Go back to the round where we started. Remove this one. Fly over where you started the cinematic. You can actually be wherever you want to be on the map as long as you start the playback at the same time you started the recording. So we're gonna start it right now.
We shall rule the day.
About this time, we just click the C button for the recording and we're gonna follow this fancy looking fella. Turn around, smooth you see. Turn around and fly up the window. Maybe a bit too much up, but nonetheless, we still see a cool cinematics right there. So that's the basic on how you're doing the cinematics. You can record that with a program of your choice. So it's easy enough. go back to the round, and I believe if you already played the clip, it should play automatically, so you can actually capture it in different frame rates if you wish to do this. So let's do a normal frame rate. Just click down arrow, and we're gonna fly all the way over here to see the T's. So it should start the recording like this.
We shall rule the day.
You saw the quick movement over by the plant. That was because we set all the keyframes that close to each other, so that makes it go like that instead of the smooth lines. Once you've done that, you can actually exit the program, the game, and you are done. If you want to make another one, I think you actually have to exit the game, do it all over again, and find a new place to actually do it. I'm not sure. We can actually test it out, so let's see. Be ready on the C button. And it comes. Now. Okay, it's gonna play the same one. So basically you need to exit the game if you want to record another one. So that's my tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. So get smoothing, guys. See you guys later. Bye.